All right, what is going on, everybody? We are back for our fourth match of the season in the Rival, Challenger, and Prospect League. We're actually in the Prospect League for this one, but for those three leagues, we're back for our fourth matches of the season, and it should be a good one here. We've got the Melons taking on the Vipers. Melons coming into this one at 3-0 on the season. Vipers coming in at 1-2. But both these teams are looking pretty good here coming into this matchup. If I remember correctly, I believe, the Vipers actually picked up their first win of the season on a Monday, so they're looking to come into this one, pull off the upset over the Melons, who have been ranked at number 1 in the power rankings. So definitely gonna be an exciting matchup here. And I want to bring in my friend here, the Chipmunk man. He's gonna be casting this one with me. How you doing, Chipmunk?
I'm doing good, and I'm totally not biased or anything, but, Vipers are going to clap.
Vipers are going to clap. Yeah, Chipmunk, the GM of Oregon D, he has put his sentence down. The Vipers are gonna clap. But in all seriousness, what are you looking forward to in this matchup, Chipmunk?
I'm just looking forward to seeing how my team can compete against the number 1 team in the Prospect League, and I'm looking to see if Melons can live up to the hype.
Yeah, for sure. Melons, definitely a lot of hype built up around them. Everybody knows that the Melons gang, they're a little bit crazy out here. So we'll have to see though. But Vipers, they're coming in this one. They're ranked 9th in the power rankings, 9 out of 10. So they're definitely the underdogs here. I'm gonna toss the poll up in the chat for you guys, so you guys can vote on who you guys think is gonna win in this one. Make sure to toss your votes in. I want to hear what you guys think. Chipmunk, I know you're a little bit biased, but I want to hear your prediction anyways. What do you think this series score is going to be?
From what I've seen from the Vipers recently, they have technically a sub in right now, but the sub is kind of performing better than what the third man was doing. So I might have to go 3-2 Vipers.
3-2 Vipers. Interesting. Oh, we'll have to find out here. You guys are getting your votes in chat, so we'll see what you guys decide. But I think we're gonna get things underway. I mean, I guess I could toss a prediction down here. I'm gonna go 3-1 in favor of Melons. That's where my thoughts are heading. But hey, I do think that the Vipers have the upset potential here. So we'll have to find out if they can pull it off. So.
It's not potential. It's gonna happen.
Oh, it's gonna happen. It's confirmed. Chipmunk he's throwing it down right here. He's throwing it down. Well, we're gonna have to find out. Getting these teams joined on up here, and we will get things underway. So we've got Vipers taking on Melons here. Melons coming this one undefeated. They are on the blue team. We got JD Plays, the reigning player of the week for the Prospect League. Andrew and Real Smiley in the blue for Melons, and then Vipers we have Dez, Jay, and Psychonautic, and we've actually seen Jay and Psychonautic from last season. I believe they were on your roster last season, Chipmunk.
Yeah, they did pretty well last season. I mean, with the whole thing with the Smurfs and stuff, it was pretty hard to come back from that. So yeah, it was kind of a rough season at the end, but they're back and they're ready to win the season.
I respect it. We'll have to see how they can perform. So Jay and Psychonautic, definitely veterans to the Nemesis circuit here. Leave the rest of these players in the lobby. They are new to Nemesis this season, so lot to prove here in season number 2. And the Melons are trying to get something going early, but Psychonautic cut it back down. Andrew now pushing it towards the midfield here, trying to look for a second touch. That one's just going to roll by. Could be an open net. The miss come out there. Dez towards his own net, and JD is going to put it in. Looks like a lot of panic just came out there.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate. I mean, Dez almost got to clear out. He just didn't get a big enough touch, and JD's just there to capitalize off of no one else being there.
It's a tough early mistake there from both sides. Melons missed that easy shot there, and then Vipers couldn't quite find the clear. So Melons going to take the 1-0 lead here in game number 1. Smiley popping that one up. Andrew is there off the backboard. Going to be denied by Dez. Dez waiting this one again. Going to pop it up towards the midfield. Jay, he's there to cut it off. Send it towards the net. Pass it back. Shot from Dez is going to go in. Nice passing play there, and the Vipers tie it up.
You know, I didn't just fist pump or anything, but, you know, that was a great pass there from Jay, and Dez just great shot towards the net, and that was just a really good passing play.
That's definitely what you like to see if you so happen to be the GM of the Vipers here. definitely a nice play. And another one coming in. Jay's going to put it home. The Vipers back-to-back knocks.
Yeah, just a misplay there on the backboard, and Smiley couldn't get to it, and Jay just right there to capitalize off the mistake.
So after the Melons strike first, the Vipers, some quick answers there from them, able to put in 2 pretty quick goals there. The Melons are going to have to look now for a response, as Andrew trying to stay with that one, couldn't find the touch. Jay pops it up high. A little bit of a double commit comes out from Melons. JD backs off it. Bump attempt comes out, but JD's going to bang it off the post anyways, and he's got a second goal in this game.
The Viper's just a bit slow to get there, and JD just takes advantage of it and shoots it towards the net, and it goes in.
And JD, as we talked about, he's the reigning player of the week for the Prospect League, and you know, looks like so far, Chipmunk, that he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with in this series.
Yeah, definitely. He's the key player for the Melons, so if he plays well, then they have a good chance to take the series.
So far for JD, 2 for 2 shooting. This is both of the Melons' goals in this one. Now he's back on this one again, trying to get some offense. That ball's on the midfield. Andrew with a shot. He's going to follow it up, and he puts it home. The Melons now retake the lead.
Might have been a bit lucky there at the end with the following up, but maybe he was calculating. You never know. He hit off the crossbar, and it just comes back down to him somehow, and he hits it in the back of the net. So.
Hey, Andrew's going to take that one. I don't think there's going to be any complainings on the Melons side about that one, but they'll definitely got to take what you can get here. There's now Smiley, a little bit of a mistouch there. Dez, he's going to jump up first. Andrew gets that one towards the net, but Psychonautic looking for the pass. Jay back to Psycho. Psychonautic couldn't stay with it there. Smiley, awkward positioning for him. Andrew beat to the ball on that one. Follow up. Viper is still threatening. This ball is hanging out in front of the net. Nice clear comes out from Smiley. And Melons back on the offense. As Andrew now going to take a shot at the open net. He puts it home. And the Melons 4-2 now.
Yeah, Melons just cut off a potential passing play from the Vipers. Des trying to get over to Jay, and Andrew just cuts it off. And good play there by Melons.
And so far, Chipmunk, we still have 2 minutes remaining in this one. We've already seen 6 goals. This has definitely been a high scoring affair so far.
Yeah, definitely. Just not defense really not being there. Just a ton of goals so far.
Is there another one right there? Yes, there is. Andrew's gonna snipe that one from across the map. He's actually now got 3.
Yeah, Andrew. We talked about JD earlier in the game, but Andrew really just coming in clutch here and just being the deciding factor this game so far.
Yeah, he heard us talking all about the reigning player of the week, JD, and he said, I want some of that action there. He's got a hat trick now. Now the Melons maybe looking to get one more. Good bump from Jay. Going to clear some space as Psychonautic sends it down. A little bit of a miss there. Psychonautic towards the backboard. Follow-up opportunity. He's not going to be there as Andrew turns it back around. Jay, soft lob towards the net. He's going to make a turn on this one. No boost to work with, though. Sending off the backboard. Denied away. A minute 30 now. The Vipers, they're really going to have to find an answer here. They're going to want a chance. And is there one? Yes, there is. Dez finds a goal, and the Vipers are within 2.
Yeah, Psycho just, gets through everyone and sends it mid, and Dez finds a, slight window and gets it in the back of the net. So good play there by the Vipers.
A good answer now, and now still a minute 30 remaining in this one. A lot of time here for the Vipers to get 2 goals and force overtime at the very least. You see Jay now back on this one. Locked across. Dez, he's got to get up to this one. JD beats him to it. Gonna send it back down. Wasting some valuable time. Psychonautic, dangerous spot. He can't get the touch, and Smiley puts it in. He's in on the scoring as well. And now it is 6-3 in favor of the Melons.
Yeah, Melons just sent it down the field. Psycho couldn't find a touch on the ball, just doesn't flip towards the ball, and Smiley has an easy open net.
Yeah, so Smiley able to slide that one in there, and now it's back to a 3-goal lead. Andrew looking for more, but Dez cuts it off. Now Jay booms it up high. Dez looking for this one. Not much boost to work with. That one pops up. Smiley, nice touch over the top of one. Andrew with the follow towards Smiley, who can't find the touch there. Andrew to the middle. It's cut off there. Dez sends it down. It's just a little bit wide. Smiley going to snag the boost. Is Dez trying to go for that block. Psychonautic back up. Ooh, nice bump from Dez. Able to get in the way. Psychonautic back in the middle. Could be a shot here. Can it go in? No. Jay can't find the angle. Just a bit wide. And now with 30 seconds here, it seems like it's going to take a miracle for the Vipers to make a comeback.
Yeah, the Vipers not looking like they're going to take this one. Down 3 with 20 seconds left, there's just no way they can come back.
Yeah, tough game there, but a high-scoring one so far. You see another shot. Andrew putting another one home. He has got 4 goals for the Melons and 7 goals on the board for them. They've really popped off on the offense here.
Yeah, injury just the deciding factor this game, because if you didn't score those 4 goals, it'd be a tie game. So injury definitely the deciding factor.
That is true. Andrew really popping off in the second half of this game, and good on him to give the Melons this game 1 a win. So the seconds tick away here, Chipmunk. What do you? Obviously, you're the GM for the Vipers here. What would you be telling your guys if you had to go give them some advice heading into game 2?
Play defense, because literally, 3 goals should be enough to win a game, but they're just not playing any defense at all. So it's gonna be tough for them to come back if they don't play any defense.
That's a fair point. So allowing 7 goals is always going to be tough. So we'll have to see if they can lock it down a little bit. But looking at this poll here, it looks like Chat is riding with the Melons in 3-4. The Vipers in 3-4, close behind. So we'll have to see if Chat is going to pull this one off here, or if the Vipers can maybe prove everybody wrong here. Still have a lot to prove, as we talked about. Number 9 in the power rankings, taking on number 1 in the power rankings. So they're really gonna have to find something here, Chipmunk. I don't know about you, but I feel like this is almost a must win if they're gonna want to take the series.
Yeah, definitely. They can't go down 2-0 versus the Melons. That's just a death sentence right there. There's no way they'll be able to come back at that point. So they really got to win this game.
So focus has got to be on here for the Vipers, as they're really gonna have to give themselves an opportunity to take down the Melons here, hand them their first loss of the season. Trying to start out early, but Andrew with the cutoff. Dez racing to this one, gets it by the last defender. It's towards the back wall. JD in an awkward spot, but nobody there for the Vipers to pressure. As that one goes over the top of one. Jay off the backboard. No one there, as Andrew is going to find the clear, but close opportunity there for the Vipers. Now a shot going back towards the net again. Jay just sending that one towards the corner there. Psychonautic trying to stay with this one. A little bit of an awkward spot. Gets it by Andrew. Gonna need some help there. Jay trying to get to it, but that one just sent back. As now trying to stay with this one, sending it down the field. Jay with a block there, trying to get this offense going with JD. He's gonna take it. Dez right back in the midfield. And Chipmunk, we're minute 30 in here, as the Melons are back on the attack, but after the high scoring affair of the last game, it's looking like the teams have kind of heard the word there and locked it down.
Yeah, definitely. Both just solid defense by both teams so far. I think Melons have had more pressure this game, but it's definitely a pretty even game.
It's been close so far. As last game we saw a 7-3 game, 10 goals in that one, 0 so far from either of these teams. It's now the Vipers looking to find this one, send it towards the midfield. Andrew towards the sidewall. Dez trying to push this offense here, pushing it towards the middle. Can he stay with it? Double commit comes out from the Melons. Psychonautic sending it high off the backboard. JD trying to get to it. Andrew gonna help him out. Andrew trying to stay with it. He's Dez towards the net. Jay's trying to help him out. Nothing quite doing it. It just seems like to me, Chipmunk, that the Vipers, they're just throwing everything they have at it. Not really looking for the passing plays. They're just kind of throwing themselves at the ball here, and they've kept a good amount of pressure here as the shot is going to go wide. But Chipmunk, the pressure they've had, it's been interesting for sure.
I think if they, I don't think it really matters if they don't find the passing plays. If they just keep the pressure up, they'll, in the Prospect League especially, a team will crack at some point. So if you just keep up the pressure, then you'll find a goal eventually.
Yeah, for sure. Especially, like you said, especially in the Prospect League. Obviously, Diamond 1 to High Diamond 3 here. A lot of opportunities to capitalize on mistakes and to see if someone is going to be able to do that. As we see a miss there, the follow-up can't come in. As Andrew now trying to stay with it, back out of the midfield. JD, actually Smiley, that was trying to get to that one but couldn't. Psychonautic sending it down the field. Smiley's waiting back for it. He drops it right down. It's wide open. The net. Can he put it in? Psychonautic sends it home, and the Vipers take the lead.
I don't know if you just heard air in the mic again, but I was fist pumping again. As I'm just really happy they got a goal right there. With a minute 30 left, Vipers are really putting themselves in a good position to win the game.
Not biased commentator at all.
Not at all.
Not at all here. But the Vipers, they are going to take this first goal, and it's a good start here. Now we're gonna have to see if they can hold on or maybe even add to their leads. We see a nice bump come out, gonna allow Psychonautic to push on that one again. Can he get another touch? He's trying to find it, but Andrew cuts it off. Dez can't get to that one. Jay, yeah, right into Dez on that redirect. Smiley sending this one out. Psychonautic waiting for it. He's bumped out of the way. JD sends it down. Jay, right into Andrew. Jay trying to race it back for it. Jukes out his teammate there, gets it by 2 defenders though. Got one to beat, puts it over the top. Jay, can he get in the middle here? The net is open, but Andrew, good defense, able to race it back and cut that one off.
Jay was almost another there. He just couldn't find the back of the net, but it was still a great play from him.
Whew. A close shot there for the Melons too, as that bump almost worked to perfection there, but final 35 seconds here, the Melons down by 1. They're really going to have to put some pressure on here if they're going to want to take this game. Tez with the pre-jump there with no boost, going to allow Jay to go after this one. Sending it down, wasting away valuable seconds as Jay pops it up high. Andrew trying to find a touch but couldn't. Psychonautic towards the midfield. Jay trying to get to it. Smiley sends it out. Vipers waiting back a little bit. That one gets sent towards the net. Follow-up shot off the backboard. Looking for one more here. It's popped up high towards the net. Dropped right down. Dez with the save. As that ball is heading down the field, Jay gonna put in one more insurance goal. He's got it, and the Vipers take game number 2.
I think they might be listening to the stream because they basically took my advice and started to play some defense this game. So, I mean, I'm proud of them.
Yeah, good on them there. I know we talked about how crucial we both felt this game was for the Vipers. It really felt like if they didn't win this one, they weren't gonna have a chance. But now Chipmunk, it seems like they're proving they can hang with these Melons.
Yeah, definitely. They're proving something right now. I think if they just keep up what they're doing, they can take the series.
Yeah, for sure. I would have to agree. If they can have that performance, I think it was definitely crucial that that they kept it a low scoring affair, because I think once if you can shut down that Melons offense, I think you're going to have a really good shot when you make it low scoring like that. And I think that's where the Vipers really thrive there.
Yeah, definitely. They just have to keep the pressure and play good defense, and they'll take the W.
Yeah, for sure. We'll have to see. As we're about to get into game number 3 here of Melons versus Vipers. So chat still has a chance to be correct with their prediction. Chat on the vote, they went with the Melons in 3-4. So heading into game number 3, Chipmunk, I know we talked about how well the Vipers played in that game, able to keep it a low scoring affair. If you're a Melons fan, or if you're the Melons GM, what would be something that you tell the Melons that they should focus on to kind of shut down the Vipers here into game number 3?
Well, the Vipers had some really good pressure that game, so I think just focus on getting the ball out of your half and just getting some pressure on the other side of the field.
Yeah, for sure. I think I kind of touched on it earlier as well. Is that when the Melons have that pressure, when their offense is clicking like that, it's so hard to stop. So I think the Melons can start out with a goal here early. I think that's really gonna put a damper in the Vipers. So we'll have to see if they can do just that. So we'll get these guys joined on up here, and we will get into game number 3 here. So Melons versus Vipers, game number 3 on the board here. Melons, as we talked about, coming into this matchup undefeated, 3-0 on the season. So definitely a powerhouse already early on in the Prospect League. Obviously, there's a lot of games to go, but they've started off well as now the Vipers looking to pull off this upset. Smiley there on the dribble, going to send things down. Blocking midfield, Andrew trying to put some pressure, but Psychonautic with a good touch. Shot towards the net, going to be cleared away now. The Melons and Andrew here going to try to look to find some offense. Gets it by 1, looking for a double tap there. Andrew almost found it. JD looking to make some moves there. And something, Chipmunk, I know there was no goals scored for the Melons last game, but, to me, in every other way, just besides the goals, it seemed like all those players that we talked about were so quiet. We saw JD and Andrew really pop off in that game, and it just seemed like they were just missing, kind of just bystanders in that last game.
Yeah, I think they just really need to focus on getting back in this game 3. I think if they really show up, they'll probably take the game.
I'll have to see if they can bring back that game 1 performance where they scored 7 goals, but that one's in the middle. Dangerous ball can be cleared away. The Vipers could not capitalize. That is a tough mistake there, as the net was wide open.
Yeah, definitely really looking towards Vipers to capitalize there. They really need it. I know they won the last game, but still, the Melons are a really solid team. So I think Vipers really need that goal if they really want to win this game.
Have to avoid the mistakes in JD. Oh my goodness, just taking it by the whole team and putting it home.
Yeah, great play there by JD. He just takes it past Psycho and then Jay, and then Dez the last player, and Jay and Dez actually pinch it together for the goal, but JD definitely doing all the work there.
Oh my goodness, and that might be one of the reasons why he got the player of the week right there. What a play.
Yeah, definitely great there. Great play by JD.
So JD able to give his team the lead, and I think that's exactly what they need if the Melons are going to want to take this game and give themselves an advantage going into game 4. This one's sent back. Smiley over the top of the last defender, looking for the double tap, can't put it in. Follow-up opportunity. Andrew couldn't connect home, but great opportunity there for the Melons. Unable to capitalize again, and both these teams starting to make some mistakes here in this one, knowing how crucial this game number 3 is. Smiley now pushing this one out. Psychonautic, he can't find the touch. Smiley send this one up. He's got the booster working. Can he drop it in? Yes, he can. Smiley, what a play right there to put that one home.
We talk about Andrew and JD, but Smiley's still here. He wants to prove himself, and that was just a great play. Just pops it up, gets the second touch past their last 2 players, and a great play there by Smiley.
Wow, so Melons there maybe looking to get back to their offensive ways, as they've gotten 2 goals here just past halfway in game number 3. Definitely look for them to keep it up, as the Vipers trying to race back. JD, not much boost to work with, trying to get the dribbles. Gets it by 1, but Jay's going to cut that out. Jay on this one now, trying to drop it down to Psycho. Psycho out in the midfield there. Could be dangerous. Jay can't find the touch. Andrew, last man. Blocked again. Up top, 2 Vipers commit there. The ball's still hanging around. Psycho has to wait on it. JD took a little bit too much time as now Jay towards the net. Could that one drop in? No. Andrew going to deny that one away. The Vipers starting to try to get something threatening here. And that one sent back in their own zone, but they're really going to have to get some offense here. Down by 2, minute 30 left, Chipmunk.
Yeah, I think the difference this game so far is just the Melons knowing how to clear the ball and Vipers just not, and I think that's the big difference this game so far.
Yeah, I would have to agree. It seems like the Melons have had almost a suffocating offense, even though the Vipers, they actually have more shots here. Is that one a great basket to drop in? Andrew puts it home, and once again, all of the Melons players have a goal.
Yeah, great pass there by Smiley, and as I was saying earlier, you know, Vipers not really knowing how to clear the ball, but on the other hand, Melons just doing a great job at it, so that's just the main difference in this game so far.
Yeah, definitely. And now a minute remaining, and the Vipers down by 3. Really gonna have to make the comeback here. Is they're gonna want a chance to not go to match point. It's Andrew trying to block that one, keeps it blocked in the midfield. Jay looking for that one. That ball's popped up towards the net. Smiley cuts that one out, but heading right back into the Vipers zone. Dez now sending it. He backflips on that one. Tough mistake there. Is JD going to boom that one all the way down. Jay was waiting, though. But JD over in the middle. Not going to work, though. But final 30 seconds here, down by 3. It's looking pretty tough for the Vipers. It looks like they might just have to start looking towards Game 4.
Yeah, definitely Vipers need to change up the game plan a little. I mean, again, it's just play defense, to be honest. They just kind of forgot about that this game. Unlike last game, so I think they just need to go back to what they were doing and switch it up.
Yeah, for sure. They had a really great answer in the last game where they shut out the Melons, but instead of shutting out the Melons this time, they are the ones getting shut out. As now the Melons get their 2nd game win of the series, and they are on match point heading into game number 4.
Yeah, and what I mean when I say not knowing how to clear the ball is when a shot's going towards Melon's net, they just they know how to get a big clear out, and on the other side, Vipers, when there's a shot on their net, they're just really struggling to get the ball to their half, and that's what I mean by that.
Yeah, for sure. No, I could definitely agree with you in that one. And you know, as we're heading into this game number 4, do you think the Vipers are going to be able to turn it around in this one, or do you think the Melons are going to be too much to handle?
I think they definitely have a good chance of turning around. I think seeing game 2, how they turned around last time, I think they really can this game.
We'll have to find out as we are heading to Utopia Coliseum for game number 4 between the Melons and the Vipers. Both these teams fighting for this one. The Melons, as we talked about, looking to improve to 4-0, and the Vipers looking to even out the record here, going for their 2nd straight win. We talked about it earlier. Had their first win on Monday. A solid performance out from them, but they've had a couple of close matches so far this season. Looking like another close one here. We'll have to see if they can find an answer here, like they did in game number 2. As this one dropping towards the net, dangerous. Dez, a double commit comes out, but the follow comes in. Smiley, an immediate goal there, and a tough start for the Vipers.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about again. When the ball's coming towards their net, they just can't get a giant clear out. And it was difficult, but still a double commit. And that's just poor play by Vipers and open net for the Melons to score.
So Melons able to start things out, and I think that is not what you want to see if they're going to take this game. I think they really needed that first goal to kind of assert themselves here. But long game in game number 4 here. Obviously, match point. Bump coming out there. Almost a great play from Jay, but fortunately, Smiley just able to get back in time. Double commit comes out from the Melons. Could be an opportunity to capitalize. But a pinch. It was a little bit wide. Psychonautic waiting for it. Couldn't find the touch. Follow up. Pops out in the midfield there. Jay Good cutoff from him, able to keep things offensive for the moment. Smiley looking for Andrew. Andrew with the shot. Follow up. Oh my goodness. What is that, Andrew? What? Oh my.
He's smurfing, dude. There's no way. There's actually no way. He just... That was almost a pre-jump double tap. What the heck was that?
I don't know what to say about that. This is the prospect league, right? We got the right teams in this one.
I don't think so. I think this is definitely either their challenger team, like, I don't know.
Well, that is very interesting for sure. I mean, if if that was legit, which I hope it was, I hope he's not a Smurf. If that was legit, that was absolutely insane.
Absolutely bonkers.
I'm just blown away because we don't even see rival league players do stuff like that. Let alone sometimes even Titan League players do that. So that was a highlight reel play for sure.
Yeah, the Melons. I mean, I say Vipers have to get some clears out, but at the same time, Melons just putting bangers on net like that. They've been doing it for the past few games, besides game 2. So it's really hard to play against them when they're doing that.
For sure, they're gonna have to find it though. If they're gonna want a chance in this one, is now the Melons back in the offense. Shady can't find the touch. Could be an opportunity. Ooh, misplay there. Gonna allow Andrew to take it to the side. Andrew trying to stay with that one. That one's off the backboard. JD booming it down right to Dez though. Dez over the top. Trying to stay with this one. Can he put it on? Smiley with a nice block. Viper's really gonna have to find this offense here. This ball's out in the midfield. Smiley gonna make the turn. Sending one towards the backboard. Jay with a nice touch. Andrew is waiting, however. Awkward ball from him. One is up. He's sent towards the backboard. Vipers desperately trying to get this clear out. It's Jay. Gets it by one. Nice play from him. Can he get a second? No, not quite. Smiley right behind his teammate. That ball sent across. Could be a shot here. Psychonautic can turn it, but doesn't have the boost to work with. Now JD going by the defender there. Dez looking for the bump on that one. Andrew dunked by Jay. Ball still in the midfield. Shot opportunity. Dez puts it home. And the Vipers still keeping it close.
Yeah, great dunk there by Jay on Andrew. And just an unexpected touch there, so JD couldn't find the touch. And Dez capitalized off and finds the back of the net.
Great play there. So now the Vipers, they're still within one, so definitely within reach here. They can find something. Might be one there. Yes, it is. Jay with an answer, and we've got 2-2 on the 2.
Yeah, great answer there. Psycho just pops it up, and Jay with a good bouncer and easy comeback there by the Vipers.
Easy comeback. I like it. So Vipers now have tied it up here. Great answer from them. We'll have to see now if they can get another one because they got 2 goals in quick succession there. Now we're going to have to look for a third. They're going to want to win this game. Now Smiley put it on the offense there. Andrew can't find the touch, but JD trying to keep that one going. Dez going to pick up a savior. Metal Smiley off the backboard looking for the double tap, but another clear from them. And it looks like, Chipmunk, to me, that the Vipers are doing exactly what they need to do is get those clears and get those saves.
Yeah, definitely. We see another shot on net, and Dez gonna capitalize off a misplay there by Melons because they needed to find a touch and they couldn't. It's still a great pass by Jay, and Dez just finds the back of the net, and they're gonna take the lead in this crucial game 4.
Wow. Good comeback here for the Vipers. In fact, a great comeback. I was definitely concerned when they started down by a goal. I believe actually they started down by 2 goals. I was definitely getting concerned then, and for them to answer back has been definitely impressive to say the least.
Yeah, I got concerned when the Melons went rival league mode, so.
Yeah, for sure. As you see a shot, Smiley gonna put it home, upper 90 there, and now 3-3 tied back up.
Yeah, Dez just kind of sitting at the middle and Smiley right there. Seeing where Dez is going to put the ball and puts in the top left, that's just a banger of a shot. So, it's a great play there by Smiley.
Yeah, great play for sure, and well played by him as now the Melons have answered back 60 seconds here in game number 4. The Melons hold on to a 2-1 series lead. One more win, and they've taken the series and improved to 4-0. But still time to be determined here as this ball is sent back down. Dez trying to stay with that one. Jay taking it towards the net, but JD able to cut it down. Looking for another one. Sending off the backboard. Follow-up is not there because Jay found the demo. Andrew, he can't find the touch. It's awkward there. Psychonautic pops it up. But Andrew, good comeback there. We get that one out. Jay waiting. Can't quite find the touch. So now it's awkward for Psychonautic. He puts it out in the middle. Dangerous ball. It's blocked. Dez gonna get the clear now. Looking for this goal. Next goal might just do it as we're down in the final 10 seconds here. The Vipers looking to advance. Psychonautic. Double commit comes out. Jay keeping it in the offense. JD, is he going to let this one drop? He is. And we have got overtime, Chipmunk, in game 4.
Yeah, Vipers having some really good pressure there in the end. Just can't find a goal. And we're going to get into this overtime in game 4.
Close game so far. I'm definitely interested to see who can squeak this one out. Can the Vipers force a game 5 where the Melons take the series? Next goal will determine just that. Is this ball still hanging around? Psychonautic look for the pinch there, but defender retreated. Is this ball sent back across Dez? He can't find the touch. This could be awkward. One-on-one time. Andrew with the shot. It's just off the post. The follow-up is denied away by Dez. Great play from him. And they're able to keep this game tied and keep their series hopes alive.
Oh, no.
But dangerous ball. It's going to go in. Smiley puts it home. The demo opens things up, and it wraps up the series.
Great demo there by JD on Psycho, and no one back there. Dez has to race back, but can't find it before Smiley does. And Smiley gets a series-winning goal.
Just player of the week things right there. You know, you saw JD plays coming in for that demo, and you know that was really the key to that goal. But I mean, look at Smiley there. 3 goals, 727 scored in that game. He really popped off, and is definitely a crucial reason as to why the Melons pulled this victory.
Yeah, definitely Smiley carried that game, so yeah.
He definitely did. So congrats to the Melons. They're moving to 4-0. So congrats to them. Still, I believe at the moment, if I remember correctly, I don't want to say this. I'm not sure, but I believe they're the only undefeated team in the Prospect League so far. I don't know, Chipmunk. Do you have any? Am I wrong in saying that, or is that right?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's correct. Maybe I think Faded also.
Oh, Faded. Yeah. Oh, how could I forget Faded? I forgot Faded. We're gonna see Faded next, actually. Faded's gonna be coming up for our second matchup of the night. That's a good segue. Just forget the records and make yourself a good segue right there. But next matchup of the night coming you guys' way in just a little bit. We've got Faded taking on Rooks here. So Faded, they are undefeated, 3-0. Looking to go to 4-0. Can they keep pace with the Melons here? Melons are cross-conference, but they're looking to keep pace for the best record in the Prospect League. Are they going to be able to do so? We're going to have to find out. So stay tuned here. I just want to give a quick reminder. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys check out the Discord. I'm going to link it there in the chat there. You guys can go click there, start the sign-up channel to get started and join our league play. We play Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So make sure you join and get on in there. But also, if you guys really want to support us, you guys can do so by subscribing to the channel. You get by subscribing to the channel, you get access to our emotes, as well as you get access to our donor channel in the Discord, so you get access to any insider information coming up for Nemesis. You get the leaks from the man himself, me. I get you guys the leaks in the donors chat. Chipmunk can confirm the leaks do come out there. So they do. So if you guys want to support us, that's the best way to do so. All the money you guys raise, either through donations or through subscribing, that goes right back into the league to make this thing that much better for you guys and add into the prize pools. As you can see, it's already at $240+. So yeah, anytime you guys subscribe or donate, it goes right back into it and helps us make this thing better. So if you guys want to support us, you guys can do that. But we'll be back in just a little bit. We have got Faded 3-0 taking on Rooks at 1-2. Should be another good matchup. So sit back, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit.